he was
Smart.
grown. He went. Okay. He's
Smart.
very intelligent. He's put
But he
himself
doesn't
around
have
a very
that. He's not a
intelligent.
Jordan killer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's not that.
He
The
doesn't
assassin's
have
not in him.
the Mamba mentality.
The assassin's not in him. Yeah,
He's
Kobe.
not an assassin.
Kobe thought, even when he was starting to do what you know what I mean, do what he did in
Well, see, when
both
Kobe,
arenas, you know what I mean.
correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But when Kobe put on that 24, we saw a different Kobe. Did we not?
We did.
When Kobe put on that 24, it was a different mentality. Because when he had on that 8, who was he trying to be?
Mike.
Exactly. So when he put on that 24.
Well, correction. He was trying to be the GOAT. And in his eyes, that was Mike. So that's who he studied the whole time.
Respect. No. Hi. I agree with you 100%. But listen, but Shaq told him, right? Shaq told him, even Kevin Garnett, I'm sure a few others told him that, listen, my nigga, you are fucking Kobe Bryant. You gotta be Kobe Bryant. At a certain time, you gotta be Kobe. And that's what the fuck he did. When he put on that 24, it was different.
I just think Kobe has a different, like, I think he's trying to emulate Jordan so much that he turned into his own version. Like you can see,
1,000%, B, 1,000%. Because listen, when he first came in, he had the head shake ball, right?
Like he was trying to
tongue out.
He copied it, and it didn't feel right. It felt weird.
Listen,
then he turned into himself.
When
he was 35, 36, he turned into himself.
Right,
you know I mean?
Right. We would laugh. Me and my father would laugh and be like, "This nigga chews his gum like Jordan."
Yeah,
this nigga puts the towel over his head and touches.
I think that's what a lot of niggas that's
like
our age.
Jordan.
Yeah, a lot of niggas at our age that grew up on Jordan was like, you know what I mean? That's weird, bro. But a guy that was 28, 29. They're looking at it like, yeah, he's just a GOAT, but he's trying to his mannerisms, how he talks, shit like that. And he turned into himself. Like, no disrespect. I mean, rest in peace to Kobe. He turned into himself when he was 34, 33, 34. He turned it like he
younger than that.
I don't know when it was exactly, because when he retired, like 37,
at 37, 38.
Yeah,
listen, whenever Shaq left, he became Kobe.
Yeah, I'm just saying, at some point, he said in his mind, like, yo, maybe not in his mind, it just maybe subconsciously, it just turned into himself. And he was just being himself. And that's what I think I respected at that point. I didn't respect it before. I respected it.
I didn't either. Listen, I'm agreeing with you 1,000,000,000%. What I'm saying is, at some point, listen, he did. I always say this about Kobe. He did what we all wanted to do. At some point in our life, we all wanted to be like Mike. On the court, we all wanted to be like Mike.
Yeah.
As a generalization, we all wanted to be like Mike. He just had the tools and the tangibles.
Yeah, he was 6'7" and can jump out the roof.
But what I'm saying is, he actually, aside from Jerry Stackhouse, Harold Miner, all those guys, what did Kobe do? Kobe was like, "Hey, yo, Mike, how do you do that post up?"
Yeah. What's that fadeaway look like? Yeah.
What that fadeaway look like?
Yeah.
He had the intangibles to be up here and be like, "Yo, I gotta learn from the GOAT."
He understood the effectiveness of it.
High style, 1,000%.
He understood the effectiveness.
But a lot of niggas didn't understand.
People look at it as a style, like, oh, that's Jordan's style. No. He understood like, yo, if I do my fade like this, it's you can't block it, you can't get to it, and you can't time it.
Right. 1,000% hostile.
All right, so Melo versus Melo versus
the White Howard situation.
So I mean, yeah. Melo, like I say, like Melo was soft, bro. His whole career, like, and it's hard to say that because he won an NCAA championship.
Cool.
That's crazy that I can say that.
I said NBA career.
Say it again, hostile.
About NBA career.
Right.
His NBA career. I think
the debate. So the debate man Felix are going to have, or that Felix is going to be a part of, is who had a better NBA career, Carmelo Anthony or Chris Paul?
We're talking about hostile. We're talking about NBA career. We're not talking about talent. We're talking about the NBA career. And let me tell you something. I'm gonna want Dwight Howard's career.
Facts.
More than Carmelo. I'm not saying Carmelo.
Yeah.
If I'm coming to the league, I want Carmelo's tangibles.
Dwight Howard's NBA career is so disrespected.
It's disrespected.
Like people question whether he was a Hall of Famer. Like what? First ballot.
Hall of Famer.
If you peel the name off, and look at the stats.
Right.
Look at the accolades.
Right. We have to differentiate the two. That's all. That's all it is. We have to differentiate the two.
Dwight pulled a team to 60 wins. I mean, with
no offensive game.
Let's talk about wait. Let's think about The Matrix. The Matrix is coming out, right? Matrix is coming out December, whatever, right? If I were to put that thing in the back of my head, I'm gonna want Carmelo's DNA, right?
Are you?
I'm just saying, for me.
You want Dwight? I don't know if you want Dwight's DNA though. I don't
want Dwight's DNA. I want Carmelo's DNA.
I think I agree.
That's where we got to separate. That's where we got to separate the two between the career and the talent. Mm-hmm. We have to separate the two because I want Carmelo's DNA.
You know what? To be honest with you, I'm going to say this.
You bringing up a big bro.
The difference is Carmelo Anthony is a high power, whereas Dwight Howard is a bona fide center. Yo, did I lose you?
Yeah, you was breaking up.
You was breaking up right.
What I was saying is that the only difference between those guys as far as mentality is there is no difference. Think about Dwight Howard after his run in Houston. It was team to team to team, becoming a journeyman. Carmelo couldn't do that. That's the difference. Dwight understood that he wasn't the star player anymore. He understood that but he still had to relent to get. But he hadn't succumbed to coming off the bench yet. But he knew he wasn't the star player or the lead guy.
Hostile. I feel what you're saying. But listen, when he came into the league and then 3 and 4 and 5 years into the league, that motherfucker should have been a beast. That motherfucker should have been, hold on. That motherfucker should have been 25 and 15 like every year.
We talking about Dwight?
He wasn't. His mentality was different.
You know why? Because if you look at the team they built around him, they said, yo, I don't want you to shoot the ball. I got you snipers. I got you Turkaloo.
But that's the mentality. But that's the mentality that he did not have, Hostile. That's the mentality that he did not have. He was just like, oh, okay, that's what we're going to do. Fuck that. Did Mike do that? Mike didn't do that. Did LeBron do that? Did Kobe do that? Did Shaq do that? They all didn't do that. I'm the motherfucking man. The ball comes through me. So he should have been a 25 and 15 man year in and year out.
Well, the difference is Shaq understood, yo, I'm eating off the rim. Dwight knew he needed to eat off the rim.
Right. So did Dwight feel that way? No.
I mean, it wasn't like he wasn't feel that way, Hostile.
Dwight was
wasn't
trying to
averaging
be
10 points a
Kareem.
game.
Dwight was
Listen,
trying
let
to
me
be
tell you
Kareem.
something.
He
There was a
wasn't trying to be
laziness.
Shaq.
There was a laziness. Listen, there was a laziness to Dwight Howard's mentality. There
Yeah.
was
I
Yeah.
agree.
a laziness to Dwight Howard's mentality.
That comes from coming straight
Being
out of high
bigger than-
school.
stronger than everybody. Yeah.
Not everybody got it. Not everybody
Got it.
understands.
And
That
respect
work
dude. Respect dude. And that was his Achilles heel. High
But
style.
hey, yo, kick the actual show up, bro. Oh wait, let's tell Ron what we're doing. We'll
I
get
was
you back.
giving y'all a minute while we talk because I know you was with your lady, you doing your thing and everything.
I'm still we're still chilling, but
Wait, what's she? Yo,
she's sparking up.
respect. Your lady's all that. Listen, let me tell you something. Your lady's all that. What's she bumping?
This is Dirt. I
Gangsta
think.
shit.
Yeah.
Gangsta shit.
I hit it. It's gangster. It's very gangster.
In the club. It's NLE Chopper.
Get it back on the.
Oh, it's who shiesty. Who shiesty?
Wait, side note. Did y'all hear the new A Keys album?
No. 88 Keys has a new album?
Alicia Keys,
check it
yeah.
out.
It's a
Alicia?
double-
I haven't heard it yet.
It's a double disc.
I'm gonna check it out.
It's a
She was
double disc.
promoting it heavy, so I'm gonna check it out.
Let me tell you something.
It's hard.
Fire.
Okay.
Fire.
There's a lot of shit there's a lot of shit we haven't really.
Rick Ross, richer than I ever been. Fire.
Okay.
You know what? I heard different though.
Big
I heard
boy,
different.
Big Boy is
I heard
Brown.
different.
The big sleeper.
I haven't listened to Big Boy joint either.
Who?
I need to listen. I need to listen to that.
Big Boy and Sleepy Brown made an album called The Big Sleeper.
I'm gonna check that out.
Fire.
You should have led with that.
It's called Sleepover, right? The Big Sleepover or some shit like
Big
that.
Sleepover. Yeah, the
You
Big
should have
Sleepover.
led with that.
Yeah.
Fire.
All right.
After we listen to those, we're gonna talk music next week or something like that.
Let's
'Cause
do
I
it.
wanna-
Let's talk.
Hey,
We
listen.
gotta do music and we gotta do sneakers.
Damn.
We gonna
We gotta
Will-
get that sneaker.
Wait,
We gotta
hey,
get that
Robin,
sneaker
Will was
episode.
talking about. Will was texting me. Was like, "Yo, I want to do an independent sneakers podcast about indie, all the indies."
Respect.
And I was
I
like,
mean,
I don't buy enough indies to do that.
that's the thing. And I really don't want to make it all about Rock Deep because I mean, even though he's starting to cook up, he's cooking some shit up now. A lot of like I don't want to highlight
Yeah,
Rock
I
shit.
respect Rock.
and I don't want to.
But
I
you gotta
do.
talk about Clearwater. You gotta talk about, you know what I mean, KIY. You gotta talk about CIA,
Yes.
SIA.
Yes. SIA. Yeah. Yo, B.
Even though
Yo,
people
Stealth.
like don't like his customer service or whatever, but you
Yo,
know what I mean.
stealth.
Like,
Yo, stealth bomber.
Yes, sir.
Yo, stealth bomber. Yo.
Yeah.
I've been preaching all this time to artists. You don't need a label no more, right?
No, absolutely not. I was talking to them niggas.
It's
I said in the
becoming.
tech room, I was like, "Young, we should try our hand. I don't know how we do it. How
It's
you
becoming.
do it.
It's
We should try our
becoming
hand."
to the point where you don't need Nike no more.
Right. No, you don't.
You
Absolutely
don't
not.
need Adidas no more.
I said, yo, we should try our hand at this. Like, these niggas is doing it. Like, I'm looking at this. I'm like,
Hey, listen, your brother. Listen,
like, Mache was
your
doing.
brother.
Like, I was following him for the custom.
Will P. Will P.
Yeah.
Davidson.
Yeah, there's
Hot
niggas that have
flavor.
actually designed our nigga a breeze. Them niggas have designed shit. They have
All y'all
drawings in
niggas
their
got
fucking
flavor.
shit.
We gotta
Yeah.
stop. We gotta relax. We gotta
There's
stop.
There's niggas in our camp that really have the talent to actually do that shit. And I'm like, yeah, if we can get it like connected
We got
the right
style.
way.
Listen, we got style. We got creativity. If we need to put up, listen. If we need, fuck it. If we need to put up money to form one, that's what it got to be.
So that's where I was.
All these niggas is doing
that was
it, man.
2 weeks ago. If I remember correctly, I was talking about that. I realized I was talking about that maybe like 2 weeks ago, something like that. I'm like, yeah,
Okay.
there's a lane there. There's still a lane for a local like eat.
Of course
that's
there
like,
is.
Like shout out because wifey knows I don't know if you heard Eat Brand, but that they've been blowing up. Yeah. All right, this is my nigga Robbie tapped in.
I'm in. I'm here.
So
We can
she knows
talk.
homeboy that created it. She knows homeboy. They went to
She
school. They
knows
went
him.
to BSU together. Yeah, that's her homie. Like that's the homie. Like for, you know what I mean. So it's like, yo, he's gone with and collaborated with New Balance, but he didn't even have to do that. He probably could have put his own shit out and you know what I mean.
Yeah, he could do his own shit.
He's on
his own
that
shit.
type of level. Like
well, not his own shoe, but he had like his own.
yeah, he's collab with his clothes is all his, but I'm saying he collab with New Balance, which is a good look because of how New Balance is in the city. But what I'm saying is he could do his own shit and make that pop. You know what I mean? There's a lane for indies in the independent sneaker brands. It's not all J's no more. It's not all fucking runners.
It's not all about. It's not. Listen.
It's not all dunks no more. It's open.
But we have to understand that shit because it's never. Listen, my first pair of kicks with
like
a Reebok my first pair of kicks with a Reebok BB 4600s.
You know what my first pair of kicks that niggas was actually like when I was wearing them before I was. Because I was all Payless. Before that was after that was the LA Lights. That was the first shit I had that niggas was.
No, respect. Nigga, listen.
Karl Malone was fucking with him.
Nigga, you stepped on the hill. You thought he was the shit, right? You stepped on the hill. You was like, listen, my lights is flashing. Nigga, your lights flash.
That was the XJ900s from Payless. They was shitting on me because they was like fake free lives, and then we got the LA Lights.
Nah, it ain't about that. It's about your style.
Now you can. If they're a good design and they're not corny, like you don't want to be corny. That's the end of the day. You don't want a big UA on your shit.
Right, but what defines corny though?
What defines corny is your personal style, I think at that point, like if you come across corny, like I think Dev from SIA Somewhere in America is starting to try like turn his customer base off a little bit. I'm seeing it. And that's corny. You know what I mean? If you too over the top, your customer service whack, even if you have dope designs, you can come across corny. If you're too overconfident, you're too cocky, you can do.
So you're saying it's everything. It's everything.
Yeah, it's all encompassing. Yeah, absolutely. Like Ty, like I don't know where
where High Style go? Where
I don't know where T went, but like Ty is doing something for this brand called Zella Fermani, is a local brand, right? They got this dope ass jacket, a coat that I would love to get. I don't know if they're still selling it, but anyway. And it's like, dog, he's finally getting his recognition as a designer over there. So it's like, young.
But see, B, I come from. Listen to me, man. I come from the era where hobo was the shit.
Yeah.
What was your flavors? Wait a minute, your flavors. What was the three joints? It was hobo.
It was DDTP. It was Aja Armani. It was
Aja Armani. What was the one that the Iverson rep?
It's probably Aja Armani.
There's another one though. There's another one. Is Aja Armani? Hobo.
There was Shooters. There was
Shooters. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Shooters.
Oh, Steve, you talking about Steve? And then Steve Francis had We Are One. Steve Francis had We Are One. Not Steve. He didn't have it. He was connected to that.
So it was.
A lot of that was in hey Ron. A lot of that was money laundering. A lot of that was. Yeah, there was a lot of.
Yeah, it was. Oh.
Yeah. And then, Madness was big. That was big. That was right before that was a little before. Like it was around. You know what I mean? It's all at the same time. So Madness.
For an outsider looking into the DC flavor, it was Hobo. It was Aja Armani, and it was Shooters.
Mm-hmm.
It was those three brands, and I was just like, hey.
if one of them in 2020 was
if you was here, probably went for a little. DDTP was a big brand for a good while. Madness was a solid brand.
Yeah.
Okay,
but I think the stronghold for probably the last 15 to 20. I won't say 15 to 20 years
right? Oh, I'm
It's-
sorry. Sabiato.
Yeah, Sabiato, which is basically their designs are all the same as shooters and everybody else. Like there's nothing.
They got it on. They got them all from the same dude.
I
Oh, I
fucking,
know.
I fucking loved shooters.
Yeah, it's
I
still
love shooters.
Sabiato. Saab is the same shit. Yeah, I mean, but niggas is still fucking with Saab. A lot of the niggas our age
Older dudes, man.
and older.
Because you know why? Because people know how much it
Are you
costs.
saying Saab like SAAB?
Solbiato, yeah, Solbiato, SOLBIATO.
Okay.
Sabiato.
Sabiato. Okay.
Yeah,
Sabiato.
we call it Saab. It's you know, but if any of those brands we just talked about was in 2021, I would be, and I was a consultant. I'd be like, yeah, start a fucking shoe brand. Start your shoes.
So B, so that's my question. So B, that's my question. We got high style, right?
Uh-huh.
We got
I mean, I already put that to the. I already put it on the table. I already saw. It's like, yo, we should do that.
So
that's the one, right?
So the lane that's been taken lately, or not lately, but it's been a trend for a good while now, especially with social media and the internet. It's been like collab. That's been the thing. So there was a time where we looked into collab, sort of like how Eat had did New Balance. We were looking into a collab. So now because New Balance supported Eat through Shoe City, you know, they just had a perfect, you know, it was a layup for them. Whereas other local brands aren't going to have it as sweet because they don't have that layup. You know what I'm saying? To have a known shoe brand that's synonymous to your area, and have a local shoe store that will display your not just have it, but display your product. Like if you wanted to get a Eat branded item, the first place you're gonna think to go is Shoe City.
Okay.
Or the website.
That was your
that's
your shit.
That's our city blue. It's our like you know.
That's our city blue.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. Word.
Yo, start the shit before. Yeah, we talk about. Yo,
I got my Montreal. I got my Montreal shot glass, B.
If you ready,
Montreal.
If you ready, I'm ready.
We need to get to the west side of Canada.
I got my Montreal shot glass ready, B.
In Toronto, we need to get to Montreal. We're gonna go to Montreal, bro.
we need to party up. We need to party up Toronto first.
Hey, they went to Toronto and they loved it.
I know they did.
They went to Caribbean Fest. They did.
Went to the Caravana.
Caravana. Yeah.
What up? It's your boy T.
You start. And B. It's your man B, man. We on the right up, man. Look. It's episode 9.
The Nick Van Exel episode.
It's the Nick Van Exel. It's the can we say Jordan Olympic episode?
Yeah, absolutely. Facts. Yeah,
it's the Nick Van Exel episode. Only because I used to get told I look like him when I was younger.
Is it Nick the Quick high style?
Yeah.
It's Nick the Quick. All right, it's Nick the Quick. He can do Nick the Quick.
That's my dog.
Man, episode 9. My wife got real quiet after she's been really, really hyped for the last 25 minutes.
She been on it.
Listening to her music.
We got a family member in the house tonight.
Oh,
again.
We got a family member in the house tonight.
Hey,
look, what we doing right now?
I'm in the back seat. I'm in the back seat on the ride up.
What's funny is, but we say that, but like Felix and Tony are doing a thing with all first. Like
yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, because my man is an average. When I say my brothers are my brothers, because it's for a reason. We have a lot of like-minded. Like we might differ on a lot of things, but we have
It's love at the end of the day.
Bread. So I'm a sneakerhead. I love hip hop, and my nigga is over here. He knows producers that did Jagged Edge and all the wild shit. Like, you know what I mean? And my nigga over here, T, they was, you know what I mean? They rap, they did, you know what I mean? They did, you know. We love music, and we also love sneakers and
respect
and sports, and that's how our flagship podcast is centered around, and that's how I think we're gonna keep it moving as we branch out. You know what I mean? So
respect due.
We reconnecting a little bit, but at the same time, we're not reconnecting. It's always been there. My nigga Ron's here. You know what I mean?
It's always been there.
That's
FACT.
I mean, always. Yeah, I mean that's yeah.
I need my Montreal shot glass to be ready though. Let me get my.
I'll take another one while.
Let me get my Montreal shot glass ready. Okay, there we go.
Because
We got some show offs in the building.
Listen, you're riding. I'm in the back seat, hostile.
Listen.
I'm in the back seat, hostile.
I'm gonna have a little something in a little bit. Once I get back on my side of town.
I gotta get back on my chart.
My road is too far. My ride too far to be fucking around. I don't fuck around and fuck around.
Don't fuck around behind the wheel. Don't fuck around behind the wheel. Respect.
I got a family to get home to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, what the fuck is that, B? Hey, listen. I ain't get to talk. Listen, I ain't get to talk to you in a minute. The last time we talked, and I had this energy. What news did I hit you with when I had this energy the last time I talked to you out of nowhere? I was like, yo, I was going to go see Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah.
So naturally, I gotta have the same energy when I talk about, yo, I went to go see Dave Chappelle.
Chappelle show.
Nigga, it was 6.5 hours. It was hosted by Jeff Ross, who is funny as shit.
Wow.
I know he's a good hoster, but Jeff Ross is like, yo, I'll go to a comedy show of his. Jeff Ross is fucking funny.
He the shit.
Jeff Ross is funny.
Yeah, he the shit.
We knew that he might have some friends, but we didn't know who the friends was. And Erykah Badu was a friend, and she basically performed for like 45 minutes.
Wow.
And she sang she let me know that her favorite song of her own was Didn't You Know? And that is my favorite Erykah Badu song.
Is it really?
Oh,
wow.
My goodness.
Okay.
So, hey, listen. Yeah. Man, it was a beautiful night. It was cold as hell. You know what I'm saying? My fiance, you know what I'm saying, fought off her anxiety. You know what I'm saying? It was everything.
It was everything.
I got to check Dave Chappelle off the list. I mean, I'll go see him again, but I can check him off the list.
Always, right? Whenever you get the chance to see him.
I got to check Erykah Badu off the list. And I think I mentioned it. I talked to Ron about it last time, but Brian, you was Betty by the time. You was out of there, boy. But yeah, man, I was excited. I wanted to let you know, man. I was excited. I got to see him. Yo, it was really, really good. And then
great experience.
To follow that up, we're going to see Ryan Davis.
Ah, okay.
And
another up and coming. He's already there.
I know. To the naked ear, they hear. Wait, you go from Dave Chappelle to Ryan Davis. Listen, I understand that's a drop.
Before you go to Ryan Davis, shout out to you. Seeing Dave Chappelle, it's been a thing of mine to go see Dave Chappelle. I wish I could have made it that night. It wasn't his stand up, but it was something that adjacent or whatever. And
listen,
he's a legend here, and I don't quite understand some of the I understand it and I don't understand it. Some of the backlash that he's going on. But yeah. Shout out. Are you
talking about the backlash from Netflix or the backlash from when he came here?
Backlash from the kids that came. When he went to see.
He went to
He went back to
he
his
went
school.
to he went to the Duke Ellington School. And I guess some of the kids who, you know what I'm saying, opposed to his Netflix special, whatever. You know what I'm saying, voiced their opinion, and he respected their opinion. But he basically was like, yo, none of y'all, like, he's basically, I guess, like challenging them in a sense. It was like, yo,
Yeah,
y'all,
I think you should challenge some of this.
none of y'all are here with me. Like, y'all not on my level. Y'all,
Not challenge.
Had he just said y'all would never get on my level, then I'd been like, whoa, what's up, Dave? But he just basically told me, yo, y'all are kids. Y'all got a long way to go. Y'all not on my level. And that's the truth.
But like, yeah, man, like, yeah, absolutely, it is true. And
Chappelle said this?
I think he's
Chappelle said this? Wait, who said that?
Yeah.
Dave said
Chappelle
that.
said that.
He got into a light back and forth with some of the
Did he
kids.
lie though? Did he lie?
No, not at all.
Right.
And that's
He
the
not
thing.
at all, right? Right.
Dave Chappelle's at a place, we talked about this already. Dave Chappelle's at a place where
Salute.
like he ain't got to sugarcoat shit, and because he's from a place of care. Like, yo, listen, he's donating money to the kids, and he said, yo, even after we had this situation, my money's still not, like, the money's still coming, and when y'all get to Hollywood or whatever, I'm saying I'm gonna look out for y'all, because he basically telling them, yo, y'all against me right now, like, because y'all kids, y'all don't understand. But guess what? It's people who pretending to be allies with you right now for this
Right.
topic, but when it's time to, like, give you a shot, an earnest shot, and look out, they not gonna do that. They gonna want something, whether it be, you know what I'm saying, favors, or they want something like favors. Chappelle's like, listen, I got you. I can protect you. Even though you think you hate my guts right now, I'm gonna protect you.
Right. I think a lot of,
like, how much more humility can you ask for somebody?
and I think even
You can
like,
ask for a little bit.
whether or not, even if you don't,
let her in.
she's
Let her
wild.
talk.
Look, I'm trying to get back to Brian Davis, but I agree with Dave, and I agree with there's a lot of overreaction. Is Closer the funniest Dave special? No, probably not. But you know what I mean, did he approach a lot of subjects that probably should be talked about in our communities? Absolutely. And even if I think he's wrong in some things, like, I think, like, okay, yeah, I don't totally agree with you, my dude, but okay, I get you. But that's totally right. That's totally right. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of that in my brain when I hear the Closer, and I still think Dave's a genius. And
You don't totally agree with your mom and your father.
Absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like,
Yeah,
we gotta relax. We gotta relax.
There's room for that.
Everything.
There's room
We
for
gotta
that.
relax.
You and Felicia don't agree on everything.
Oh shit!
Right. Listen. You and your lady don't agree on everything.
You
Me
know
and
what I'm
my lady don't agree on everything.
But I love him.
But at the end of the day, we gotta
love
respect
her.
it,
Yeah.
right?
We should our love for each other should pace anything we disagree with.
It is.
But as long as it's not,
I got the Arsenio Hall finger. That's what it is.
Yes.
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 That's what it is, baby.
and as long as it's not,
Yes.
as long as we're not, like, Dave Chappelle's words, like, you want to say it's hate, or quote unquote, but it's not gonna keep anybody from getting a job. It's not gonna keep anybody from you know what I mean, doing anything they want to do in life. Trans, bi, whatever you want to call it, or black or white. It's not going to do anything. But anyway, so we've kicked around Dave Chappelle for a few weeks. So let's like Ryan Davis. Ryan Davis was in DC.
But it's because he's so
Yeah, he's polarizing. He's
he's
magnetic.
a permanent fixture.
And he's a
He's a
legend.
permanent fixture in our life right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
For this world, for this world that we're in, he is a fixture in our life.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But somebody on his, not I wouldn't say on his heels, but like coming up behind him in the same vein. And at this point, man, I'm gonna call him a genius, man.
He is.
Ryan Davis is funny as
Ryan
shit.
Davis, he hasn't. I think the exposure of Ryan Davis hasn't been there yet. It's getting there, but the exposure has to be there because
that show that we went to was sold out. We in COVID. We was shoulder to shoulder with motherfuckers. I'm sitting here like, damn, I'm vaccinated, but like, nigga, I don't want to be this close to these niggas. But it's
he's getting. What I'm saying is, but see that world, and then the whole Hollywood entertainment world.
Yeah,
that's a different world, and it's gonna take. Listen, no disrespect. I love my Caucasoids, with no disrespect. It's going to get the Caucasoids to understand that. Hey, Ryan Davis is a fucking force.
Yeah, he's got what we've said on this. I've said on the show. We both. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, Hassan Minaj, who's a very funny man. We love him in this house.
Mm-hmm. He's another one.
He should have a show. He should have a show like Hassan Minaj has had.
The problem is, I mean, I guess the problem. The difference is, Hassan is Indian.
Ryan is a fat black man
from North Carolina. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
it's a big difference.
Yeah,
like if you and I'm not saying that he isn't funny because he is funny, but you only have to be like average funny. You can be Comedy Central, what's his name funny, and Indian, and they gonna back you up.
So are you saying this is his appearance?
Yeah, a little bit. I think
really?
So. I think a little bit. He's overweight.
Well, not his appearance. No. Trust me, I don't think it's his appearance. I'm saying
because he was on Insecure. So what?
That's Issa doing that. That's Issa. Shout out to Issa Rae, dog. Issa Rae.
Shout out to Issa.
Is a fan of the creators, bro.
Right.
Like
because she was that person.
Issa Rae is doing a lot for creators, bro. Like that's like you can see, like she came from that same zone that he came from.
Came from that same realm. She did.
Yeah, like, but she was from YouTube, but it's not like it's the same type of. She had a idea that could transcend, and it transcended as she made. You know what I mean? When she got it to HBO.
Apparently, he was like when the show first started, he would talk about the show. He had mentioned the show and talk about it, and he's like, "Damn, full circle." Like season 5, he's actually on the show.
Hello.
That's crazy.
But yeah, man, Ryan, I can talk about Ryan Davis all day, bro, because I think he's.
I can too because I love dude, man. I really do love Ryan Davis.
I appreciate his pivot from not doing any more social media. I understand it. I don't agree with it per se, but I'm losing percentage as I'm going here. I might have to join with y'all with the iPhone in a minute. But if you send AT, send the link to my iPhone
Nigga, I don't know.
WhatsApp.
I think I got it. Hold on one second. Which one is that one?
Oh shit, man.
Listen, you might have to, listen. You might have to do what I do with this and put the charger to the phone.
I'll just send it to both of your joints that I got. How about that?
You found me. You found me.
Is that one?
Yeah, you found me.
All right. I want to welcome Brian to the show. What's up, Brian? How you doing?
Yes, sir.
You gotta kill that other one.
I gotta stop this. All right, back. Now we here.
Here we go.
Let me leave.
You sound like DJ Clue right now. Cluminati,
You don't know nothing about those mixtapes, bro. No, that triangle offense. You don't remember about that.
Man, hey, we
Don't
can
joke
talk
about it.
about it. We can talk about it. We can talk about the triangle. Listen, don't let me put on the Bulls. Listen, man.
Yo, she don't know nothing about that.
Shout out to Tex Winter
And Paul King, man.
and Jim Clemens. We're
Yeah,
not gonna do that. Listen.
Hey, Tex. You know,
Hey,
We're not gonna listen. We can do it. We can talk about it now. Wait a minute.
oh shit.
No.
We can talk about it.
Let's keep it Ryan Davis. Shut the fuck up.
For sure.
Hey, you know what impressed me the most about Ryan Davis?
Yeah.
That show.
Yeah,
It wasn't him. It was his choices for his opening acts that impressed me.
Who's before Austin Hall? Who's the guy before Austin Hall?
I don't remember their names. I never remember the names. I just remember the style. I was only focused on the style that they had, and I thought it was interesting the styles that they had. Like that's really key to me. Like, yo, are you just having some comedians, or do you have like a style? Like, and do it fit like how like it's like crafting a full picture. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was dope.
That hit me, that struck me was that once Ryan got off the stage, he came back. He came back into the crowd a little bit. Like DL didn't do that.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah. He came back in the crowd and heard it, like he absorbed that. Like that was dope. Like salute. He was behind. Salute. Like salute. And like he was right there. Like you could, I turned around and was like, yo, I could jump up and was like, yeah, dap him up. You know what I mean? Like that was like we saw D.L. Hughley who had Clint Coley on. I don't know if you follow Clint Coley, he's a funny dude. Like you follow him, Clint Coley, on all the socials. Okay. And if he's in Colorado, go see him.
Okay. I'm gonna see. Hopefully I get to see my man Tony Baker.
Funny too.
Skippity Pap. If I Skippity Pap.
I have not seen him do stand up, but of course, you know what I mean. I follow him on the socials, but my
lady got tickets for us to go see Skippity Pap.
I will go see Tony Baker.
Yeah, I would definitely. We there.
I will most definitely go see Tony Baker.
Okay, yeah, we there. I think the 17th. 17th.
I have been.
How that is.
I've been, you know what I'm saying, talking about Tony Baker for like a second. When he first started doing the
voiceovers.
Yeah, the voiceovers.
Yeah.
I was rocking with him.
Yeah.
So
yeah, But go ahead.
No,
I'm definitely with him.
Holy does not opens because a couple of people open for DL Hughley. I got his Regina's Undefeated shirt that he still rocks. And dope. Like he's funny as hell. He's on the same like generation to me as Ryan Davis, I think. Yeah.
Who's that?
Clint Coley. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually go ahead. Yeah. I have correspondence with them agreeing with me that they need, like, real talk. This isn't a Maxwell moment. It's a real moment. I have correspondence with them. You know what I'm saying, as far as, you know what I'm saying, them two need to link up and do something together. Like whether it be co-headlining or whatever the case may be, they need to link up.
Yeah,
like, Ryan Davis deserves a pilot.
Absolutely.
Ryan Davis deserves a pilot. Enough said.
He should have a first look deal with HBO and any other broadcast.
Whoever. Whoever. 1,000% B. 1,000%. Yeah. He deserves that pilot. Yes.
Yeah. And Clint, like, shout out to Clint Coley, like between them and I-85 South, with DC Young Fly and Carlos Miller and
boys. Did y'all see, yo? Yo, have y'all been able to see? Yo, did y'all see the one when they were up there talking to the old white lady?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God!
And shout out to Big Ja and his crew, from YouTube
Big
to
Ja, to the max.
Yeah.
Them
Dude,
niggas is funny.
man.
Like,
Them niggas, yo, all them niggas. Yo, I would love to see.
Yeah.
How about this, B? How about this, B? Can we get a movie?
that's what and Ryan Davis has actually like approached like he was like, yo, nobody's doing a movie because everybody wants to get their own bag. Everybody wants to do this, like everyone wants to do that.
I get that.
Well, at least both of them have been on TV shows though. Like
Yeah.
Ryan Davis is on Insecure. Big John's on a TV show called
some shit. Yeah.
Family Reunion. I don't know if y'all heard of Family Reunion.
He's on.
And
He's
Big
on
John, listen.
part 2 on BET Plus.
And
Tyler-
B, you know what I love. You know what I love the most about Big John.
Yeah.
You know what I love the most about Big John.
What's
Listen,
that?
he salutes. He salutes the healthy women. He salutes Big John. Big John salutes the healthy, the natural. I'm sorry, the natural women. The natural women in this.
His skits are great. He surrounded
Skits are
himself.
second to none.
We talked about this on the show with Damo Hicks, and I think even just between ourselves about and Felix actually
Okay.
about the California scene of YouTubers and creators and how do you fit in with that? And, man, like they've done it. They've done their thing. Like
At some point, I would love a Friday type movie.
And we're not about down in black creators. There's some niggas that aren't funny in that zone, in that circumference. But I'm not gonna say who I think. It's all subjective, so it doesn't matter. But shout out to like all the guys around Big Job and around Barry Brewer and all those guys that are.
They all got their team.
Yeah.
They all got their team, and it's lovely. It's lovely to watch. Big shout out to my man, Country. Is it Country Wayne?
Yeah,
Country Wayne.
Wayne.
I love Country Wayne too, bro.
What it's funny, I respect Faison Love, right? He was on
I don't.
Wait, T. I'll get to that because over the last couple of years. I respect his opinion about Country Wayne's content because I think that's a valid opinion of that story should have a beginning, middle, and an end. And
what has he said about Country Wayne though?
I'm about to repeat it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Talk about it. I'm about to paraphrase it. He says that story should have a beginning, middle, and an end, and a lot of Country Wayne's content doesn't necessarily have that. You know what I mean? Just floats. It just floats. It does. A lot of funny shit in between those floating things. That floating content of 40 seconds or whatever.
It has to be a beginning, a middle, and an end.
And there's a story that can be told, and it's not necessarily happening in Country Wayne's stuff.
See, here's my problem. Here's my problem with Faison Love critiquing an artist in that realm. In order for me to respect your critique in that realm, you would need to be in that realm. Like it's like, and the only reason it matters to me is because like people are gonna take his word as if he's in that realm because he's a comedian, but he's not.
Faison has said some wild shit.
No, but no. What I'm saying is he's critiquing somebody's skits. Like he's critiquing sketches, basically.
Yeah.
But when has he done sketches?
He has.
What sketches has he done? Like
no disrespect. No disrespect to Faison Love, but only thing
all disrespect to Faison Love. All disrespect to Faison Love.
No disrespect to Faison Love, but all I think is it's Big Perm. That's all I think about.
No, it's all disrespect to Faison Love. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because for a long time I was a big Faison Love fan, but then Faison Love like started exposing himself as like a bitter old jealous nigga.
That's what he's coming off as though.
One thing I can't stand is a jealous nigga. Like, bro, you've had shots beside some of the biggest and brightest stars in Hollywood.
Worm. That's Big
No.
Worm. Big Worm. That's all I know.
He's been on a successful TV show. He's on a several cult classic movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, don't shit on us. Like,
wait. What was the TV show?
The Parenthood.
Parenthood.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But see, I don't even remember. But see,
that's okay. But see, that's my whole point. That's okay. All that shows is like he has versatility. He's put these things on display. But now every time he opens his mouth, he ain't got nothing nice to say. He has nothing good to put into the atmosphere. I ain't saying you gotta be saying nice shit about people, but only thing you putting into the atmosphere, like you're not even putting comedy into the atmosphere.
What was this?
Like,
what was this? You're fucking with my emotions, Smokey. What was this?
Listen.
What was
At this point, he coming off as a goofy nigga to me. Like you're supposed to be funny, but you're supposed to be a goofy nigga. And I understand you think he tough and right, you nigga beat up a boy. Like he literally he beat up a little kid. He's a clown. Number one, I don't like the fact that the angle that a lot of these so-called chitlin circuit ass nigga comedians talk about Dave Chappelle, like, he white people this what because he's that funny that white people nigga the first time I saw Dave Chappelle wasn't on Comedy Central. The first time I saw him wasn't the Chappelle Show. Nigga, I saw Dave Chappelle when he was on Def Comedy Jam. Matter of fact, I saw Dave Chappelle before I saw Faizon Love. Where's Faizon Love's Def Comedy Jam set? Where is that at?
Fucking with my money is like fucking with my emotions, Smokey.
It don't exist. There's no Faizon.
That's all I know.
There's no Faizon Love. There's no Faizon Love Def Comedy Jam skit. It doesn't exist. And Eric Spears, he did do Def Comedy Jam. I saw his joint. It was a good one. He did it. I like Eric Spears. So I didn't like the fact.
I like Eric Spears too.
Dave Chappelle was on around the same time. Matter of fact, Dave Chappelle was on Def Comedy Jam twice. And I ain't talking about like in the 2000s. I'm talking about the early years. He was on it twice.
I'm trying to let you live. So cause my comments just to like he just now went kind of rival because he went against Nicole Byer, who my wife loves for doing the cooking show. What's the baking?
Her stand-up is trash though.
Nailed It. It's called Nailed It. She's a host on Nailed It.
Her stand-up is trash.
I don't care. I haven't watched it, so I don't care. But you can call it trash all you want, like, and it might be, but you can't like disrespect her place. You can't disrespect. Like, why are you?
I told you he goofy. Did I say he goofy?
Yeah, fact.
Mike, can I just wait? Can I just say my female comedian right now is I might fuck up her last name, Gina Brion.
Oh,
okay.
The girl.
I love Gina Brion, man. She did the floor is lava.
Oh, for sure. No. Okay. Wait, no, you're talking about the Latin girl.
The Latin, yes, the Latin girl.
I know what you're talking about, but who Brian's talking about is a black woman,
okay,
who has a Netflix special that came out like a week ago, and rather than support, I'm saying even just say, you know what I'm saying, that's a good look. Another black female comedian got a stand-up special on Netflix. When you obviously it's not an easy thing to do, and all he said is you got to be unattractive or unfunny black woman to get a Netflix deal.
So he's shitting on. Not only is he shitting on Nicole Byer and Tiffany Haddish, honestly, and anybody who Tiffany Haddish put on.
Bro, it's a gang of black females that's fucking Shantae Wayans got
homegirl that does
maybe he didn't mean like shorts. Maybe he meant like full specials. But
what we have to understand is that the female dynamic in a lot of genres. The
the
female
whole
dynamic in music, the female dynamic in sports, even the female dynamic
social
in
media
comedy,
fucking,
they gotta fight a little harder just to break through, right? Like, I mean, that's the thing. Like, they have to, they always gotta fight a little harder. And I think we have to big them up. Just how Kevin Hart did Tiffany Haddish in the beginning. We have to support the females. We gotta support the females. Bottom line, we got to support the females because they don't get that. They don't get that support, and it's harder for them to break through because all of these males, all these niggas is trying to get through themselves. It's just like we kind of give the females the Heisman, but sometimes we got to give the females their props, and we got to big them up, man.
like he's talking about the host of, at that point, he's talking about the host of The Circle, who is super funny. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. The shit that's on Netflix, right?
Yeah. And she's hilarious.
I don't watch that. Okay.
Michelle,
Well,
whatever.
But she's a comedian.
Yeah, she's a comedian. She
Oh,
has
okay.
But see, here's the thing that irritates me, because people keep going to Faison Love, and y'all, like, I'm not saying y'all, I'm talking about this in general. People aren't realizing.
Comedy.
People aren't realizing that they aren't. Go ahead.
Comedy hype. Comedy hype. That's
okay. Whoever it is, they're not going to him for a veteran stand-up comedian's opinion. They go to him because they know he's going to be visceral. They know he's going to be venomous and toxic as fuck.
And shout out to wait before you, and yeah, facts. You know what I mean, go to Faison Love because he's gonna be as you know what I mean, as whatever.
Type Faison Love on YouTube. I guarantee everything it says Faison Love is him hating on somebody.
Shout out to Comedy Hype for
the glow up.
No, that's the thing.
Yeah, shout out to Comedy Hype for what they're doing.
They didn't turn that to an empire, and I'm happy for them.
And shout out to Kev on stage, who's doing it, who's coming up just along with him. And I love Kev.
Kev on stage is another one, right?
Yeah,
B.
love Kev on stage. And he's
Kev
doing
on stage is another one, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and he's hilarious.
He just made a post where he up there singing.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all saw that?
Yeah, he's doing his thing. He's funny.
You said it's a good thing.
No, he's not singing well.
Hostile. Wait, hostile. T. He's okay.
Was he singing for real or he was fucking around?
No, he was singing for real. Go check it out. No,
because he be fucking around a lot. He be butchering shit.
I know, but he did the tank challenge.
Okay.
I'm
gonna check it out.
Listen, he didn't play around.
What song are they doing with Tank? What Tank song?
Oh God!
I know they're doing the Tevin Campbell challenge too.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's that the Tevin Campbell challenge.
And Tevin Campbell.
Oh, Can We Talk joint? The Can We Talk joint?
The Can We Talk. So Kevin, I see you looking. So Kevin on stage did that challenge. Listen, I didn't know he could go there. If you want to,
I'm just gonna be real with you.
Say B.
They Wanye and Tank. They can't touch a 13-year-old. Can We Talk? Tevin Campbell. That was a octave that nobody can really.
But let me tell you something. Kev, listen. And this is being recorded. This is being documented. Kev on stage did better than Wanye.
Really?
Now we can bring this back. We can bring it back to another conversation.
We're gonna have to, because as soon as I get off of this, I'm gonna bring it up.
Listen, do Boys to Men, and to the end of the road. You know, we doing Boys to Men. Listen, let me tell you something. Kevin on stage outperformed Wanye on that challenge.
Oh man, yeah, I gotta see that.
Look at it. All I'm gonna say, listen, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
Honestly, I didn't think Tank or Wanye did a great job of singing that song.
I think Tank did okay.
They did, but okay.
For this to be wrong.
Same time, it's not what
Now I gotta do it. I'm gonna do it now. I'm about to do it.
You about to do it? T.
You heard?
T, you about to do it, T.
Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your account number.
You can stop doing
I need
Let
funds
me hear it,
for
T.
a minute.
You know
Let
what?
me hear it, T.
It's a perfect
Cause
segue.
Christmas is around the corner.
We can talk about right now while we're listening to this shit.
hey, big Brian. Hey, tell me. So you was what? Hey, so Brian, you was probably knocked out by the time it happened. But Ron went live on Instagram. Watched the concert for Larry Hoover.
I did. Yeah, I did.
That boy was sounding like a bona fide DJ.
I had about five. I had 5 viewers. I'm winning.
Hey,
I had 5
you gotta
viewers.
start somewhere.
You gotta start somewhere.
Absolutely.
Before you get the 6, you gotta get the 5.
Before you get the 6, you gotta get the 5. Right.
I think we thrown everything that we talked about in pre-pro out the window.
Yo, this is a freestyle. It's a freestyle episode, is it not? It's a freestyle episode.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
that's
a
where we're at.
freestyle episode.
I appreciate you as Ron as a creator, bro, and my nigga T. Like
For sure.
the energy is the same. The energy is the same. We haven't been in the same building. That's the craziest shit. We have not been in the same building.
That's gotta happen.
Like my nigga is that my nigga right here is my bro, and I would say this.
T with your mic, right? B with your mic, and me with my mic on in the same atmosphere, right? Yeah.
Absolutely, we gotta.
Yeah, that's gotta be a thing.
Jersey, we still gotta get to Jersey and do that thing.
For sure.
But man, we talking about train wrecks, man, and you brought. You put me on record as me saying that Ron was on this.
I guess you a hell of a segue, Brian.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna bring it up.
Go ahead, get into it.
I said the Wizards was the deepest team since 1978.
Okay, wait. So where are we? Okay, so where are we? Wait, time out. So where are we at? Wait. So where are we at with this? Where are we at with this?
Let us go ahead.
I'm gonna set it up.
Okay.
At that time, they were, I think, maybe 9-1 or 9-2. They were 11-3 at their nicest point, right? They're 15-13 right now, and T is laughing at me.
Yeah, he's like, I'm waiting.
I'm setting it up, and I'm gonna deliver. We got it. We're gonna do both. I got you, and I'm not gonna say I was wrong. I'm not gonna say I was wrong. I still feel that way. You know why I feel that way?
I mean, the season is not done. Right?
It's not done. He can still drink his beer. What the reason I say it's not wrong? Oh wait. We got the reason I say I'm not wrong is because their best player is playing like dog whole ass shit. Like he does not want to be a fucking. So how does the best player play like dog shit, and the second best player is technically injured that they didn't even want him to start the season? And
your breathing's heavy right now.
That's fine. Bradley Beal. I'm gonna go in hot take city. Hot take city. Bradley Beal does not want to be here no more, and that's why we're tanking right here. T, you can shake your head all you want. He doesn't want to be here no more, and he's shot his 3-point worst percentage. His worst percentage since he's been a pro. He's his worst 3-point percentage. His worst efficiency field goal percentage. And he's not getting to the free throw line anymore. Excuse me.
Listen,
So
do I need to pop some popcorn because I'm gonna let y'all two.
yeah,
I'm gonna
Pop,
let y'all two do
this
this.
is
So
WWE, this WWE right here. I'm gonna get my shit off. He's gonna talk. He's gonna talk. I'm gonna get my shit off. He's still drinking his
no,
beer.
right.
I still got a little bit. I'm gonna get 30 more seconds. Bradley Beal is why this team is 15-13. Not only is
I love Bradley Beal.
the
I love
reason
Bradley Beal.
why was where it was at 11-3 or whatever it was the first 15 games was because of their defense. If the best player on the court is no longer only not playing defense, but now still being a dog shit ass offensive player, you're gonna feed off that. It's an emotional game, just like any football, baseball, any other fucking game. It's an emotional team. A team game is when your best player is not playing at his best, and it seems like there's no way clear to seeing where he's going to play his best. Then the rest of the team is going to play like dog shit. Raul Neto is not playing good. Harrell has reverted. Bertans is not playing well. Fucking like the whole squad. You can go to the whole any open shots. They still don't have 15 game 20. Where we're at 15-13. We're 30 games in. Nobody's hitting open shots, and your MVP is still some dog shit. Go ahead, bro. I mean, I still hold him out of favor. And Rui, Thomas Bryant has not played yet. Still to this day.
But he doesn't like. Wait. He doesn't like Rui though.
Play Rui off the team before you play
He don't like Rui though.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm done. And okay.
So when you said that fucking ridiculous shit out your mouth on that episode, the first thing it was whoa. I asked you, were you done?
Go ahead. Go.
You said yes. All right. When I asked you, when you first said this ridiculous shit, one of the things I said was after 10 games or whatever, how many games it was, you was like, yeah, since the 1978 roster. I'm like, whoa. Number one, like you jumping out the window. And I said this, you jumping out the window. You need to wait. You no. They deep. No, what they are is in some deep shit.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing. First off, you talk about Bradley, I'm going to defend Brad. You know why? Because why? Bradley, whoa, you ain't got to ask why. The why's coming right after the question. That's why. Bradley Beal was averaging 30 plus points the last two seasons. Why? Because he had the opportunities to do so. And what affects somebody's scoring average? Maybe it's having a balanced roster where everybody's getting opportunities, yada, yada, yada. So if you're taking the ball out of his hands and the opportunities away from him where they aren't as ample or when he's accustomed to them, maybe it's going to throw off his rhythm. Maybe it's going to affect his mood. So you may be right in, but as far as not wanting to be here, I think that's a little far-fetched. He might just be performing poorly like everybody else on the fucking roster is. Dinwiddie, yes, he's still banged up, but that didn't stop you from saying, oh, this is the most deep roster. I said, bro, you can't call it deep if the bar is low. I said that. You can't call it a deep roster if the bar is low. You had Bradley Beal's the only superstar. Then you got a fledgling one-time all-star in Dinwiddie who's coming off an injury, and then you got everybody else. That's not deep. That is not deep. That means all these motherfuckers is interchangeable because they're average at best. That's not deep. That's not deep. So what you had early in the season is that teams aren't focusing in, and they are able to get by and beat some of the teams that they shouldn't have beat, and beat some teams that are on their level, and some that they should be beating. Now, what I did expect is for Unseld, even though it's his first year coaching as a head coach, to take advantage of that, get some wins on his belt, and fix the problems that he saw so that when the time came, they would already be accustomed to the shit before it happened. Now, you got to give a first-year head coach cushion, not fucking 30 games, but you got to give him cushion. He still has a winning record. The Wizards are still a playoff team.
Yeah.
The Wizards are still a playoff team. Bradley Beal is going to be fine. He is not the problem. The problem is, if you pay $20 million a year to a guy to knock down 3-pointers and he doesn't knock down 3-pointers, it's going to affect your team every time he's on the fucking court because the ball has to either come to him or the defense could just check 4 players with 5 people and leave them on the island. It's going to affect Bradley Beal's scoring. It's going to affect Dinwiddie's ability to move around the court. It's going to affect them because they know this nigga is trash. He is trash can.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Can I just
I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I am almost done.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we all knew the better shooter was Garrison Matthews, but Garrison Matthews don't play the right position for them to keep him. So they let him go and they kept Bertans. Should have kept Garrison Matthews. He's the better fucking shooter. Now he's in Houston knocking down shots. But I'm not going. This is not about Shep right now. This is just about Brian saying his roster's fucking deep. So you said you sticking to that, Brian. Is this roster as deep as you thought it was? And if the answer is yes, the problem is, guess what? Most veteran coaches have a shortened roster or a rotation so that people can have better rhythms. If you really need to be having your 10th, 11th, and 12th man have significant minutes, then you might have a struggling roster most times.
Okay.
Most times. Now, Unseld might figure it out, and he may make Brian look out the genius. Normally I'm like, Brian, you are a genius, you are a smart motherfucker. But right here, I'm like, my nigga, you kick somebody in the ass, and then you had to put that foot in your mouth. So what you got in your mouth after all?
Pause that. I don't have anything in my mouth.
Right. Hey, pause, right? Hey, pause on that, right?
Hey, look, bro,
right.
I'm gonna hold to what I said still.
Why?
I'm gonna tell you why. Wait.
Yeah.
Because
damn, you didn't give Ron the floor, but whatever.
I love T's energy. At the end of the day, I love T's motherfucking energy, man. It's so Spliff Star. It's so Spliff Star and Busta Rhymes. It's crazy. Go ahead.
I'm gonna respond with it. I'm gonna respond to it with some comments. Okay. Do I still feel like this is the most talented team that I've seen, and is the most talented team 78?
Oh, now it's the most talented team?
T, wait, T. Well, hold on, wait, T. Let him talk, T.
The deepest team.
All due respect.
Okay.
No,
I had to interject just so I didn't want him to veer off course.
Wait. I don't want to do that. Okay, you're right. The deepest, because I think a couple of the Gilbert Arenas teams probably be the most talented teams I ever watched in my life. But I'm gonna just whatever. The deepest team from 1 to 11. Still, it is. It's a fact. Did they play 1 to 11? You're probably right. Wes Unseld is trying to adjust to being a head coach and not an assistant. That's something that you probably need to take more than 30 games to do. Bradley Beal needs to figure out if he wants to be here. I don't think he knows whether he does or not. He's shooting his average over 8 years is 37% at 3. You know what he's shooting right now? 26%. That is not winning basketball.
Yikes.
That's not winning basketball.
Yikes.
Spencer Dinwiddie, is he a pass first point guard? No. But also, is he a smart basketball player? Yes. Is he playing smart basketball? No, he's not. He's not
smart or winning basketball. Is he a good player? Absolutely, we saw that. I'm trying to I'm trying to be the non-pessimistic motherfucker, and I'm trying to you're trying to make me the pessimistic bitch ass nigga like that bitch ass fan that I've been for 7 years.
No, I'm not.
You know, I'm trying to not be that. I'm real live. I'm really not trying to be that.
You can be optimistic.
I'm trying to have the good. They built a lot of good for that 15 games.
It's a perspective. It's a perspective.
Ron. Okay, yeah, facts. For that 15 games, they built a lot of goodwill for me, and I don't want to easily like let it go over the last 15 when I thought it wasn't going to be as fast a fucking a cohesive like get cohesive and build a team as it actually I thought as those first looked. But I still think this could be this could be the biggest team that we've seen since 19.
Oh, now it's good.
Can I just wait? Can I just say something? We all grew up with this, right?
Yeah.
We all have T. I mean, I'm sure you got plenty of these, but T. I mean, B. I remember these back in 1511. B.
I remember those
back in 1511. So I love the barbershop talk. Cause this is what this is. This is niggas. This is barbershop talk, right? What was the 70? What was the 78 team?
When I talk about 1978, the Bullets. I'm talking about this is a championship.
What did that team finish?
They were the champions. They were 40.
They were the champions. They won that.
What was their record though, Brian?
Wrong. I'm gonna tell you what their record was: 43-39.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And they won the title that year?
They would.
Thank you.
Okay, no way. Yo, I'm just wow. Okay, and they won the title that year.
Yeah, they won the title that year.
Yikes!
Yeah, that's how bad.
This is why T is the way he is because they won the title.
Ron, that's why I said that with confidence because that's how bad the last 35 years have been in the fucking.
I see. Okay.
Like why would I think like who cares? Like
so we're in.
Brian said this team was deep.
So T.
And the problem I had with it is, and this is it's funny because even if you take what he said 5 minutes ago or even 3 minutes ago, even though he said deepest, his energy was almost like he was saying best. And then tonight, tonight, 3 minutes ago, he said most talented.
So T, in order for you to agree with what Brian is saying, you're saying the Wizards would have to win a championship this year?
No, I wouldn't hold them to having.
So where would the Wizards have to finish? Where would the Wizards have to finish?
They would have to fit. They would need, in order for me to give Brian the okay, I give you what you said.
Right.
They would have to at least have the same regular season record as a John Wall led team, record wise, and they would need at least 6 players. No, they would need I'll say 6. They would need at least 6 players to average double figure points.
I don't know about that.
Exactly. It's not gonna happen because they're not fucking deep. They're interchangeable because they're not fucking phenomenal starters. They're not bad starters, but they're not above the bar. Like they're easily acquired players. Like we have to trade multiple picks to get somebody that's a dog for one of them, unless they kept shooting it like I'm just talking about before the season started. Like, yo, we gave up Russell Westbrook and got 4 players. Like if you're a player and it's 3 of you, you looking like, damn, I thought I was a dog, but I'm lumped in with 3 other niggas for a trade. That mean you not that nigga.
I mean,
KCP is not that nigga.
The Lakers,
Kuzma's not that
Lakers are going
nigga.
through that. The Lakers are going through that right now with him.
Listen, my concerns are not about the Lakers. Fuck the Lakers. Not saying fuck them like disrespect. I mean, like right now, I'm talking about in terms of Brian saying that team, this team is the deepest. And I'm like, yo, I think basically what I needed Brian to understand is he was romanticizing with the early wins. That's all it was. He was romanticizing. He was like, yo, he's excited. I understand the excitement, but bro, you gotta temper that excitement. Even if they do continue to win, you saying they're deep, but you giving them that energy like you saying, yo, this is the best team. And I'm defending like, nigga, they not deep or the best. Because
so they would have to do, so for you, they would have to do two things. They would have to do, you said the 6 players in double figures.
John Wall's best season was what? How many wins? Was like 48? 49?
It was 47, I think.
John Wall never got to 50 wins with the Wizards.
No.
So if they ain't got the 50 wins, I'm like, yo, like now, like in order for them to be successful, to make Brian look like a genius in this, they would need to be at least 50 wins and have at least 6 niggas in double figures. Yeah. But they're not even close.
Okay.
Like you can't have a bunch of niggas averaging 7 points a game. Like, yo, these niggas is the deepest team. No, hell no. And I get it. I'm not talking about and I'm not talking about the wins and losses. Brian's defense was about wins and losses because he's attacking Bradley Beal's scoring. He's attacking Dinwiddie's, passing.
Games. He has not played. They have not played as good a defense over the last 15 games as they did the first 15.
That's coaching, but it's also Bertans is trash.
That shit on Wes Unseld Jr. This quick. It's not coaching. It's not just coaching. It's an effect.
No, I mean, like it's a process. Basically, it's a coaching process. Like he's still learning his players. He's still like, yo, I think once the signing of Wes Unseld is probably gonna be one of the best things the Wizards done in the last 15 years.
I'm right with Wes Unseld, but what I'm saying is, I'm right with him whether he gets however he gets, if he gets it right or not. What I'm saying is that the offense not clicking still to this day after 30 games is going to have an effect. And I thought this, and I openly thought this on Twitter. I didn't say this on the fucking podcast. I apologize. I didn't let my original thought go on the fucking podcast. But I said this on the podcast. Like, yo, is the veracity of the defense? What do you say? Like, is that like something that they can go for 82 games? 82 games. And there's two things that I think affect the defense. When you put effort towards is looks, where guys don't get looked. They feel like they're putting this effort towards defense, and like big guys don't get their looks, whatever. And also like their best player not playing well. Like, and then that affecting both sides of that best player's game. The best player on the fucking team, Bradley, great defense that first fucking 15 games. Not playing good defense at all, and he's still not playing well offensively. So that feeds off. Like this is a living thing. A building is a living thing. Things like like when you try to think about things mechanically, and you add a human element to it. That's what sports is. That's what sports is. Like a building is a building, right? Until you think dies, it just have a certain end of life. This dies at a certain time. Yeah, defensive ferocity will die if your offense doesn't fucking match the output. And that's what's happening. And we don't know if this is a slump by Bradley Beal, which it might be. We don't know if it's because he's Blake Griffining in it or Kevin Garnetting it, or LeBron James in his first run as in Cleveland in it. Like we don't know if those are the cases, right? Or that or you know, a combination of both, or that it's just like, or he just washed. We don't know. We don't know. So is 30 games, is that enough of a sample size to figure that out? Probably not. But you know, we're here. I still think Bradley Beal and Spencer Dinwiddie can be a good tandem. I still think Montrezl Harrell is a good 6-man and a great great 6-man and a good center 4-5-man. I still think when Thomas Bryant comes back and fucking Rui comes back, and if Davis can shoot fucking shots like he had been 2 years ago, that's the deepest team in history since 1970.
I will say this. Bradley Beal isn't healthy either.
And I knew this was going to come up, so that's why I'm here to.
Bradley Beal is not healthy.
Okay, then he should not play. He should not play.
I mean, hey, shout out to Bradley Beal for playing, because I know a nigga that's healthy, it ain't playing. But niggas, niggas keep mentioning their name like they gonna be a fucking difference maker.
Don't do that to them.
You mean to tell me a nigga that's completely? You mean to tell me that a nigga that's completely healthy physically is going to be a game changer? How?
Don't do that to that man. That he
what the fuck that nigga?
Fuck who, nigga?
You said don't do that to that. Fuck that nigga. I don't know. Fuck him.
They agreed to a thing. I'm not gonna get paid less than $40. Fam, you got a $40 million check, and you saying you're gonna take less because you want to put a basketball in the hoop? Why are you think gonna take less? So you say you got 3 years of $40 million left, right? Maybe. Let's say that. Talking to you. You have 2 years, $80 million on the table.
Okay.
And the team says we're gonna either try to trade. We agree we're gonna try to trade you because we want to bottom out, right?
What are you talking about, Brian?
I'm talking about John Wall. I thought that's what you're talking
about. No. Fuck. I'm talking about fucking Rui, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about?
Rui is it's a rookie pay scale. Fuck Rui.
Nigga, you talking about money. I'm talking about you mentioned this nigga's name like him hitting the court was going to fucking change the trajectory.
Change the trajectory? No, that's not what I said. I said that adds to the deep.
And man, they still have, man, when Rui come back, when Thomas Bryant come back. You mean the nigga that's motherfucking pillow soft in the mind, and the nigga that averaged 6 and 6 before he got hurt.
6 and 6 before he got hurt. When was that?
Man, Thomas Bryant numbers is trash. The fuck is his numbers? What is he going to do, bro?
Thomas Bryant's going to space the floor. One thing that Harrell does not do. That we can like agree on who's a good player. Thomas Bryant can space the floor. He can actually shoot a 3-point.
All I'm gonna say is that they need y'all two niggas on the coaching staff. That's what I'm gonna say. They need y'all two niggas on the coaching staff because obviously something ain't right. something ain't right in the system right now because it's almost like it's like Magneto and Professor Xavier. Like both of you guys want the same positive things for the one entity, but it's a different way about you guys wanting to do it. That's what it sounds like. Because both of you guys are Wizard fans.
Most definitely.
At the end of the day, both of you guys are Wizard fans. Both of you guys have different perspectives on how the team should be ran. Is that fair to say?
No, not at all. I agree with as far as it should be the way it's ran. Me and Brian agree, but Brian, I just think is having a little too much faith in Thomas Bryant. I joke on Thomas Bryant. Like Thomas Bryant is not average 6 and 6. He's not Brendan Haywood. He's not Eton Thomas. No, I was joking about that.
Both of those two.
Man, listen, I don't know. Listen, I can chime in a little bit. I don't know about Brendan Haywood, but Eton Thomas was a beast.
What? What? No, he wasn't.
Thomas was a beast.
No, he wasn't. What? Beast in poetry? No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
Eton Thomas was a beast.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
He wasn't.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Eton Thomas. You know what? Eton Thomas.
Wait, Brendan Haywood was better than Eton Thomas?
No,
Yeah.
they was equal.
It
Oh, they was
fucking equal.
Okay.
If Eddie Jordan would have gave Brendan Haywood more time, you would have saw like you would have
more productive player.
Yeah, I think you. But
Okay.
but
Man, listen.
wait.
That
Are we
was-
going back? We're going back to the Jordan Wizards.
No.
Yeah, not that far. Not that far.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay,
That
I'll shut up. My bad.
Listen.
That
Listen.
was-
So for those who don't know, there was a rivalry between Eton Thomas and Brendan Haywood because they were
that was
essentially the
divided.
starting and backup center for the Wizards.
Okay.
Brendan Haywood was supposed to be starting, and Eton Thomas was his backup. But Eton Thomas was outworking him because Brendan Haywood was a fucking spoiled brat because he played for the Tar Heels and he thought he was going to get spoon fed all this time and all this everything. And Eton Thomas outworked him. But like nigga, you outworked the lazy fucking Brendan Haywood.
Okay, right.
So but here's the thing. This is where it gets fucked up. Eton Thomas wasn't good, but he was working better than Brendan Haywood. And
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Eton Thomas signed a qualifying deal with the Milwaukee Bucks, and rather than let his average at best ass center ass walk, they maxed it and further fucked up a salary cap on top of already having fucking Gilbert Arenas.
Okay, so I don't agree with that move, right?
Fucking stupid move.
It was dumb. But it was Abe Poland still was the owner, and
Don't blame that on Abe. That's Garfield.
fam, I'm trying to,
Go ahead.
you know how
Go
I
ahead.
feel like.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna defend him. What I'm saying is, yes, that was a bad move. Whoever like orchestrated it, it was of a forced urgency, and it was a bad move. It was a bad move. If you're gonna do that, you probably should have signed Larry Hughes. If you're gonna do that, then that first year that he was hurt or not hurt, he was hurt.
This was after Michael. Was this after Michael?
It's all after Mike. It's all after Mike.
This is after Mike. Okay, I'm sorry. This is after Mike. Okay.
Ron, we're gonna get into the weeds of Wizards.
Listen, you guys listen. I listen, with all due respect, I know, listen, you guys are there. You guys are like it's in your DNA. It's it's in your DNA. This golden, blue and
I remember
red,
it, like what I mean, like Ernie Grunfeld came here in 2003. So from 2003 until 2021, or what I mean, Shepard took over in 18. I don't know if T can still hear. So this is the third year as the GM, but he's been here since then, since 2003.
Okay.
So it's like, we're just judging. Like Ted Leonsis became the full principal owner of the Wizards when Abe Poland died in like 2008, and he became the principal owner in 2010. I'm just.
Listen, y'all got the history. Y'all got the history. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting older and my brain doesn't remember shit the same way. But I remember all of this. It's crazy how much I remember of this fucking dumbass team that I've been following since I was a kid, right?
Just because it's your Wizards. It's your Wizards. I can talk about the Bulls like this.
So
I can talk about Chicago like this. So I get where y'all coming from.
Should talk about the Bulls. Because Zach LaVine should not have been. Y'all traded Zach LaVine.
What happened?
Y'all traded Zach LaVine. That was
What?
not a good, no, I'm sorry. They traded for Zach LaVine. That was a good player. That was a good. That was a good.
That was a good move. Yeah, bro.
Y'all signed one of our guys,
Troy Brown.
Podorovsky, and that
Exactly.
was
They got a couple of our guys that's
That
trash.
move, yeah, that move, yeah.
which anyway, man, I don't want to talk about
No,
that.
but that's another
Both teams that I'm on the line with me saying that the Wizards are the deepest team since 1978. I'm gonna hold still. I'm gonna hold what I got.
Hold it. You got it. You're right. You gotta hold it. At this point, you gotta hold it and be like, fuck it.
Games left.
Hey.
Still left. And we're gonna see what.
And T, you're saying there's no way that squad compared to this squad is not even close.
No, what I said is, bro, you can't say that 10 games in.
That's
Okay.
that's
Like,
your argument.
if we get to the end of the year and watch what they've done,
I had
even more than halfway through, but they weren't close to that, and now like 30 games in, he's already like his energy is backpedaling. His words is saying I'm still here, but his energy was full backpedal.
But wait, are you more? Side note. T, are you more of a black and white person, or are you more of a gray person?
He's you know what? This funny shit though. Before he answers that, when he comes to his sports teams, he's like
when it comes to sports, when it comes to Wizards,
he's like the rainbow at the end. He's the leprechaun at the rainbow.
He's the leprechaun. Oh shit. Okay.
And I'm like the nigga that says, you know, fuck, these niggas ain't shit. Like,
that's a very fair assessment.
So this argument is not gonna go nowhere.
No.
But it is, because listen.
Hope. And I will. I'm gonna keep
go ahead, Brian.
Hopeful. I want to. I do at this point with this team, not with the Wizards, not the Redskins or the Washington football team.
No, we're talking about the Wizards.
I don't have that same energy. With Wes Unseld Jr., with Shepard, what they did to get the 30 games to where they got it to, I'm more hopeful. But yeah, we're in this position because we're reversed right now. Because I'm usually the one that says, "What the fuck are you talking about? They're 5 and 6." What the fuck?
I would have never said they're the deepest team. Number one, my love for John would have always prevented me from saying that shit. Number one.
Yeah,
but I would have been willing to, if we'd have got to right now, if we'd have got to 30 games in, or actually 28 games in, because they're 15 and 13, or 28 games in, if they'd still been doing what they were doing, looking the way they were looking, that would have put us at somewhere between like 25 and 5, maybe. Yeah. I would have been like, okay, Brian, you might be right. Mm-hmm. Now it's like, it's looking real. We're in the 7th spot right now. But to be fair, a lot of the teams that were up at the top of the conference with us has drifted down as well. The only team that was hot early that sort of maintained it is Chicago. But if you look at Chicago's roster, they're sort of built more for regular season success. They got LaVine, they got DeRozan, they got a solid point guard who's big, so that means he's very lengthy. He can play defense. All you really needed from Lonzo Ball to improve was get a little better at 3-point shooting, a little better at his free throw shooting. He was already a good starting point guard. Then you got guys off the bench with energy. You got shooters.
We lack big man presence, though.
But a lot of people lack big man presence. The only thing you can do
for Chicago, but the only thing but for Chicago to be there, we lack big man presence. Man.
I disagree. But I'm gonna tell you why I disagree.
I don't.
I'm gonna tell you why I disagree. Because at the end of the day, the Warriors didn't have big men. The Warriors had the ability to get the bucket. Chicago has different guys. Like number one, Levine is a good player. He can get the bucket, and he's
But
a
defensively, we don't. Wait. We don't have a Draymond. We don't have a Draymond defensively.
So what? How many? Bro,
That
how many
means
teams
a lot,
got a
though.
Draymond? How many
That's
teams
why
have a
we're- That's why
Draymond?
we're 17-10.
How many teams have a Draymond? Yeah, you're 17-10 at the top of the conference.
But we're still. But at the end of the day, can we still compete with that Milwaukee? Can we still compete with that Brooklyn to get out of the Eastern Conference?
Yes. Yes.
I don't know. I don't know
Yes.
about that. I don't know about that.
And the
team.
reason why I say it is because Chicago has legit scoring pieces. They have legit
No
scoring
question.
pieces.
No question. No question.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, you're right. 15-13. I mean, I jumped the gun. Maybe. Yeah, and you're right. I might be walking back in my what you call it, my demeanor. I might be walking back my statement. I still feel like if any of the 5 or 6 guys that take the most shots hit open jump shots, like they're open 3-pointers and the open jump shots, they'd be at 21, 22 games.
Those shots are going to fall.
Like
Those shots are going to fall.
Yeah, at some point. That's what I'm saying. Like at some point they are gonna fall. But they haven't. And that's why they're 15-13. And
hey, listen.
And if they did, we'd be at 21, 22, maybe 20. We still be talking about like what the fuck is going on with Brad Beal, but we still be like, yo, you know what I mean? They're hitting their shots and they're playing great defense. I think the hitting the shots has gotten to them. They haven't hit their shots, and they're not playing great defense. They were playing great defense over 15 games, and now they're not. And so,
or maybe they're affected by the fact that they all getting paid big money, but one person get to sit on the, you know what I'm saying, in street clothes for a whole season because he don't feel good in his head.
We got
in his head.
Talk about them, Rui. I don't know about Rui.
Listen, I know if we had a lot of people listening to us, I would get a lot of backlash. Y'all need to understand.
You wouldn't know.
I'm from a place that
you
ain't got time for that shit.
Fanatics fucking joint, and you can probably hit.
This is all right. This is at the end of the day. This is all opinions. This is all.
What's my man at? What's the dude for Atlanta? The wide receiver for Atlanta. Well, Atlanta star wide receiver has been out since like game 5 for the same shit. Mental health reasons and shit. Calvin Ridley?
Really? Yeah.
Calvin Ridley has been out not for physical injury, but for mental, like getting his mind right shit.
Okay. Look, man. I'm not here to like. You have your opinion about Rui. I don't care. Like he can be traded tomorrow, and I would like. Okay.
I care. This
but
shit affects the team.
Value. What I'm saying is he even regardless of what you're talking about, he holds value in the league because he's going to play for another 10 years because his floor is that low. His floor is that high.
Is he going to play?
I believe he will.
Mind games.
Wait. The reason because he was going to be on the California run that they're going on right now, and
the nigga rolled out of bed like, nah, I don't feel like it.
Kyle Kuzma has COVID. There's people have COVID. There's a COVID spread that is possible.
This COVID thing.
Imagine a nigga saying, "Yeah, I'm not in a good headspace. I ain't gonna play."
Fam, I'm not here to disagree with you, bro. I'm not.
I ain't saying you were. I'm just saying. Sometimes imagine that.
Like,
who the fuck is in a good headspace?
Imagine it. That's what's happening.
Yo, T.
I'm not in a good headspace half the time. I still gotta go clock in.
That's happened. And you know what? I got 28 PPO days. So if I'm not in a good headspace, I say shut the fuck. I'm gonna sit the fuck down.
Hey, Ron.
I got 28 days.
Could you imagine?
I can't take a week off. I can't take 2 months off, but I'm saying if I got a day and I say, yo, Bram, I'm not with it today. Yeah,
I just want to know if the motherfucker's still getting checks. That's what I want to know. Is he getting checks?
Yeah,
Oh, you know he is.
This is not football, so he obviously is. But I understand your point, bro.
I'm not cutting you no checks, bro.
I understand your point, man.
You're coming from a different. Listen,
I get my 8 hours.
I understand you're coming from a different. You're coming from a different lane, T, and I understand that, and I respect that. And just being
that's
devil's advocate. Devil's advocate here.
They're entertainers.
Just being devil's advocate, I understand that, T, because you're coming. It's like, yo, listen, if I'm going to get paid, my service should be equal, right? And that's all you're saying, and I respect and I understand that. But I mean, it's just fuck, man. Sometimes that's just not how it is, man.
Nah, you know what? You know what, Ron? My thing is this: I don't feel like he should even have the opportunity to play in the NBA when he's mentally ready.
Right. That's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying.
I feel like, oh, when he says, yo, I'm ready to get back in. All right, cool.
So everything should be on. So everything should be on pause right now. So what you're saying is everything should be on pause right now. Everything from A to Z, everything should be on pause right now. And I understand that.
Yeah, I don't want you to feel no pressure, dog. Listen, you know what? You got a lot on your mind. Right. Don't worry about my finances. I'm not gonna give you no money. Don't worry about having to come back and help this team.
We as an organization should not worry about that. I get that. I understand that.
Fucking crazy.
But is that how it's ran?
No, it's not.
That's not how it's ran.
That's not how entertainment.
So
but no, T, what I'm saying is it's not. But that's just not how it's ran. It should be ran like that. It should be. I'm agreeing with you. It should be ran like that. But I just got
an update on my phone, and it just frustrated me.
What happened?
I just got a fucking troubling update on my phone. God damn it. Kendall Fuller and Tim Settle just got COVID.
Oh, you missed it. I already knew that. But okay.
What the fuck?
This team that
Hey, Ron, what's your football team, Ron?
I'm a Giants fan, man. That's all
right. So you went out of division. It's Micah Parsons.
I am.
It's Micah Parsons, the defensive player of the year, in your opinion.
That boy's nasty. He's nasty.
Hey, listen.
Rookie defensive of the year?
Yo, I understand they be trying to
he's the rookie of the year.
He better get both. Like, I feel like just give him both. The way that boy playing.
He is dirty. He's a beast.
That boy is crazy. Listen.
He's nasty.
Nothing
good. Now I'll say this though. It helps that to see him on a big stage. I'm like, yo, look at the rest of the team. Like, look at the rest of that line though. And so listen. I like Micah Parsons, and I'm not going to throw shade on him because he's a Cowboy. And I know a lot of Cowboys fans are like, oh, here we go.
Let's keep that.
I'm gonna give him all his props.
Yeah.
But he's also playing on a line. Like, look, he's a linebacker, and look who he got on the front four occupying all those big boys blocking. He got Randy Gregory back. He had DeMarcus Lawrence back. Those are bookends, and I go to work. Now people are foolishly complaining. They don't play the same position. They don't do the same things. They are not in the same scheme. Please stop comparing Micah Parsons and Chase Young.
I agree.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Listen.
And I'm not saying stop it because I want to say that Chase Young is better. No, I think Micah Parsons is a dog.
That's not even where I'm going. That's not even where I'm going to, because
not you. I'm talking about the pundits.
I know. Because if Chase, let's for devil's advocate, for sake of argument, because if Chase Young was in Dallas, oh my God, I love Chase Young.
It gets hyped up.
You mean Chase and Micah? I wouldn't even watch the game.
No. I'm just saying for sake of argument, if Chase Young was in Micah Parsons' position, oh my God.
I don't know that he can do what Michael Parsons does because Michael Parsons is faster.
But Chase
So Micah
Young is
Parsons-
a beast, though.
No,
Chase
he's
Young is
not.
a beast.
Chase is definitely a beast, but Micah's faster, so Micah can
No,
actually
Micah-
play
no,
from that
listen,
linebacker
listen,
position.
Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons is Micah Parsons. But what I'm saying is, we have to negate the fact that Parsons has that front four. Because at the end of the day, Micah Parsons still has to be Micah Parsons. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So
At the end
Ron,
of the
I
day-
agree with you. I agree with you 100%, and that's a point I was trying to make. Even with when I was talking about the Wizards, I can translate it with the Washington football team.
Okay.
There's a line between game plan, athleticism, and execution. Does
No
Chase
doubt.
Young-
Because at the end of the day, it's a team effort. No doubt.
Yeah, does Chase Young need to work on his one-on-ones and be able to beat guys without brute force or his, his spin move or whatever the fuck 2 moves he has that he's very limited to or whatever? Great. Yes, I agree. Yeah, facts.
So here's the
But-
barbershop talk. Here's the barbershop talk on that, because we have to look at it's the same thing back in the day. Listen, we're gonna go back. We're gonna time travel a little bit. We got to look at Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith, right? When you look at somebody like an Emmitt Smith in the old line that Emmitt Smith had, right, compared to what Barry Sanders had in Detroit.
Right.
If you were to take a Barry Sanders and put him into the offense that Emmitt Smith had, really?
So
We're not even not talking.
Yeah, we're not talking.
We're
Yeah,
not
we're not.
right?
We're not talking about the whole 11 at this point. We're talking about. So let's say JD Jack Del Rio, Maggie Jack, if I will.
He loves saying that.
If Maggie Jack puts him in a position to get 4 sacks before he's injured, let's say he gets injured. He's on the shelf right now, regardless, right? Say he gets injured, but he has 4 sacks and a fumble recovery. Nobody's talking about this Michael Parsons versus Chase Young ass shit. Michael Parsons is going to live on his own, and
That's
Chase
right.
live on his own.
Right. That's where the barbershop talk comes in, B, because let's take for instance Lamar Jackson and Pat Mahomes. Let's say if we were to take those 2 guys and do like this, right? Let's say we switch Pat Mahomes in Baltimore and we put Lamar Jackson in Kansas City. We're having a different story. That's all I'm saying. We're having a different story. It's just, a lot of things have to fall into place. That's what I'm saying. You have to have the coaching, all that has to come into place.
Yeah,
Michael
facts.
Parsons is a beast, and Chase Young is a beast.
And the numbers are going to catch up with how good he is athletically. I don't have a doubt about that. I do doubt. I'm slurring my words. I do doubt that you can sign everybody, you extend everybody. You got DeRon Payne, you just extended John Allen, and you got Tim Settle that's going to be a free agent, and Montez Sweat that gave everybody COVID on our team, and there's you can't do that and give Chase Young the contract that he's probably going to get attributed. You know what I mean? That's going to have to match his talents. So there's going to be some fun, interesting questions that over the last year and a half.
Listen. At the end of the day, and I'm gonna shoot this whole thing to my boy Blue, and I'm gonna say fuck the cowgirls. Okay, but y'all got two beasts on your squad with what's my man Diggs
They got 4. They got more than 2 though. Don't
No,
shortchange
I'm
them.
just saying for me.
Okay.
Diggs and Parsons are just like, oh my God. Like I would, wow.
Diggs, Parsons, Randy
Yeah.
Gregory, DeMarcus
Gregory,
Lawrence.
yeah.
Bro.
No, Ned, no disrespect. But it's just like for those guys, you got it. We're being football connoisseurs here, and those guys can motherfucking play, regardless of the helmet. Regardless of the helmet, those guys can motherfucking play. So for me, they
have at least 5 Pro Bowlers coming off that defense.
That's not a question. That's not a question. We're not even talking about that. We're not talking about that. Yeah, but Parsons and Chase, I can't say nothing bad about those 2 dudes.
Hey, listen. So we done went 2 hours. Brian pointed it out that we ain't talk about nothing we were supposed to talk about. We didn't get to talk about the movies and shit because we want to talk about Spider-Man coming out, The Witcher season 2 coming out.
I'm ready for that.
And The Matrix, which I'm not thrilled about coming out. And also the Boba Fett.
So you watched the
Boba Fett, yeah.
You didn't fuck with The Matrix? I fuck with them.
I wasn't crazy about it. I mean, I watched it, but I wasn't crazy about it.
Okay.
I wasn't crazy about it. Like the cinematography of it was cool. I thought they brought a lot to the game. They brought us to a new space as far as movie making, and that was cool. But it's like, can they do that again? I'm saying if they do, great. But
just saying that's where it stops. What they created.
The story, like what are you going like the story? Do I want to hear the story again? No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm cool. I'm cool on it. Yeah, I'm cool on it.
The Wachowski sisters.
I'm cool on it. Yeah,
you know what? Wait, Ron. You said they are the Wachowski. I just call them the Wachowskis because you know what it's funny. They have 2 other sisters that were.
I found that out as well. I didn't know that either, but I found that as well.
Yeah, and also they actually date women. Anyway, okay. So
they're actually women, right? No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna.
You mean they're lesbian?
They're not. They're so. Wait. I don't want to get into this crazy.
No, we're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into that.
I'm just saying that they have girlfriends. That the Wachowskis have girlfriends.
Right.
They're sort of. They identify as women, and they
have girlfriends.
That's what. So they are attracted to women. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Who are the Wachowskis?
The Wachowskis are the creators of the Matrix.
Of the Matrix, yeah.
Okay.
Matrix.
Are you saying are they transgendered or something?
They're transgender because they weren't there. They were males. Yeah.
Oh,
so they were males. They were males at when they made the original Matrix, and they're not males no more.
Right.
Okay.
So there's Lily and Lana Wachowski.
Me and Lana, yeah.
So I have 2 other siblings who are naturally. I don't know how to say that.
But one only decided to do the new movie.
Yeah. There's only one Wachowski. Only one Wachowski.
Yo, T.
God damn, they got the motherfucker.
Yo, T. Pause, T. Yo, T.
Hey, dog.
That's why I said we're not gonna get into this. It's crazy. That's crazy.
Hey, look, I don't give a fuck what you do. Do your thing. Listen.
Do your thing.
Do your thing. I don't give a fuck what you do.
But it's just wild. It's a wild story. It's a wild story.
That motherfucker look like Willem Dafoe with a wig. Hey, no wonder they date women because they no dude gonna give no women beat the train. They don't do all that shit.
It's a wild story. Which in essence is going to be wild.
Is it transphobic to say a motherfucker ugly?
They
No,
look
right? No.
like no, wait. I can say they can look weird. I don't like.
Motherfucker, nah, I ain't saying weird. No,
They look
weird is
fucking
judgmental. The motherfuckers is ugly. I'm talking about they look
weird. Dreads.
like Caitlyn Jenner.
Island,
I be
Island boy, the
Caitlyn
Island
Jenner.
boy. They look that
Caitlyn
them.
Jenner got
It look-
hands that can lift up a car and feet that can kick down a mountain.
It look
Caitlyn
Island
Jenner.
boy.
No.
Island boy.
Listen, no,
Caitlyn Jenner.
we're not gonna do that. No.
Have you seen Caitlyn Jenner's
I
hands?
don't care what they identify as. Like, don't they?
Hey, listen. I saw on a video one time. It was either Caitlyn Jenner or Caitlyn Jenner looking like crack the coconut open barehanded. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
Bro, they can be whoever they want to be. They look like Island boy. I'm an island.
I'm an island boy.
Hey,
I'm
bro.
trying to
But
make
like, look, bro.
I'm an island boy.
When it comes to the Matrix, it looks like they're gonna. I think this one looks better than the sequels. Obviously,
It looks better. It looks better than the last one.
Yeah, the
It looks
Revolution.
better than the third installment. It looks
the
insane
second-
because
the second and third installment, I would say the trailer is looking better than both of those.
because it's not it's one of them. It's one of them that took over because they're both not in it. The tandem is not in this. So one of them left. One of them left the project, and it's just one of them.
You talking about one of the sisters?
One of the sisters left the
It's-
project, so it's literally just one of them that did this.
It's probably the one that's looking like a fucking walking
No,
bag
no,
of
no.
barf.
Both look crazy. No, wait. They both look. They both look.
You got
it. I'm not gonna even hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna. Nah. They both look the same.
Nah,
Anyway.
one looks like, oh, okay, you trans, cool, now no hate. But one look like dog.
No,
You look like an ugly nigga.
Wait,
to an ugly bitch.
did we pull up to the destination? Are we there?
not doing.
Hey, we had arrived, but I want before I pull the keys out of the car, I want to say, hey, nah, listen, again, I ain't do what you do, be who you feel you need to be or who you are.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
All love.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't,
Oh,
you know what I'm
about
saying? All love.
I don't care what you're saying.
But damn,
Yeah, you're right. All that. I agree with you. What you're saying.
some of these motherfuckers need to transition to having a paper bag on their head. That's what I'm saying.
If you're gonna
Man,
come with the
how about
Island
that?
Boy straw dreads as a white person, we're gonna talk about you. We're gonna yeah.
Oh shit, I ain't even see that one.
So fam, like you haven't seen. Yeah,
Wait, you never saw that?
yeah. Pull a picture up.
Oh, I'm looking at it now. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, and then compare it to the Island Boy.
They're not. Wait, B. They're not white though.
They're
They
Cuban.
are white.
They're white.
They're like
white.
Cuban or something. Yeah,
White
they're like
Cuban.
they're
White
ethnic.
Cuban. No, wait. No,
Who's Cuban?
Wait.
No, they're like-
Wait. Let me dispel this. Latinos can be white and Afro Latino.
Respect.
They are white Cubans. And
Okay,
most of the white
okay.
Cubans landed in Florida because they got their land taken because
Talk
they
about it,
were
baby.
fucking oppressing Afro Latinos in Cuba.
Talk-
And that's
talk
why
about
in
Talk
Florida,
about it.
when you talk about the Latino community, quote unquote, especially in Miami, you could talk about they're mostly Republican and they don't like socialism because of fucking Castro, right? Because Castro was fighting for the rights of the oppressed in Cuba. These white motherfuckers went.
Talk about it, B. Talk about it, B.
They're white people that speak Spanish. Fuck
Okay.
them. At the end of the day,
Okay.
same with Mexico. Fuck them too.
Okay.
So
Okay.
like their nationality is not the same as their ethnicity. It's not the same as their race. Let's
Okay.
just keep it that way. They are white, and I'm gonna call it out as it is. They can talk about what they are white. They're
Okay.
white Cubans, and that's fine. That's fine.
Right.
It comes with its own set of problems. I'm just saying, it is what it
Okay.
is.
I gotta hop on your team. I'm sorry. I gotta
Hey,
hop on your
listen,
team.
we about to get out of here, fellas. We about to get out of
Yes,
here.
sir.
It's been another good one. Brian,
Yes,
I
sir.
want to ask you since I got you on air. What's
Yeah.
your plans for watching Spider-Man when it come out, man?
If we're gonna be at Largo, let me know, because I want to see if
I'm going Thursday after I get off work.
you're.
I get off at 8. So I'm probably gonna catch him. Listen, it's
I'm
a
off.
Marvel flick.
I'm off the
So
whole week.
I might go pull up the Oxon Hill and, you know what I'm saying, hit the recliners, you know what I'm saying?
I'm off the whole week. The only thing I'm doing is taking a test on the 23rd. So
Let me
Is
know
that
if
only
you
is
down.
that only in theaters?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's on,
Okay.
and it was a tough ticket
That's
to
one
get.
of the reasons why Scarlett was beefing with Marvel.
Right.
settled-
Okay.
They said that
Because
Say
they
less.
told her
Say
movie
less.
was gonna be straight to theaters, and they you know what I'm saying, they backed out of hers being straight to theater.
Okay.
And
And
it fucked up her money.
excuse me.
Oh God.
They
Okay.
settled that.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah,
So that's good. But yeah,
It's-
if you go on the 22nd or the 24th, let me know, because I'm sorry, this week you're talking about
yeah, I'm going on Thursday.
this Thursday.
Yes.
Shit. All right,
You don't work at night.
nigga, I gotta get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, bro. To get the
What time you go to bed, Brian?
Nigga, what time is it? It's 12:30. I should have been to bed like an hour.
Exactly. I get off at 8 o'clock.
Fam.
I feel you.
It's a different thing if I can't drive directly to the I'm dependent on trains and buses and shit right now. So,
I feel you. Yeah. But either way, I'm going to see it on Thursday. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Honda, they were fixing my shit for free. So shout out to them.
Oh, that's beautiful.